Of all the tips I've shared with engineers, there's one shortcut that people have repeatedly come back and told me it has changed their workflow. And that tip is to leverage clipboard history. I use it at least 5 to 10 times a day. I'm going to show you how I use it and how it can save you a bunch of time. You already know how to do normal copy paste, Command C, Command V on a Mac. I open up a new tab, hit Command V, and I'm able to paste in that URL. But what if you want to paste in something that you had on your clipboard from a while ago? By default, Mac OS will only retain the most recent item you've copied onto your clipboard. And so to enable clipboard history, I recommend downloading a program called Raycast, which is actually very powerful. I want to focus just on this one feature about clipboard history. So when I open up Raycast, you can see that clipboard history is enabled, and I have Option V as a hotkey associated with it. By the way, if you're on Windows, clipboard history does exist. All you have to do is toggle a setting in your system. I'm going to demonstrate the power of clipboard history by putting together a hypothetical report about courses on Taro. And I want to collect information like a description of what they are, a URL, some data, and code pointers. So if we go to jointaro.com/courses, here is a description of what we're looking at. I'm going to also copy the URL. I'm just doing normal Command C here. And then I put together a quick spreadsheet showing the top 5 courses with popularity and rating. Copy that. And now let's open up Cursor, which is where our code lives. So there's one function here where we compute the average rating. I'm going to copy that. And then in Tailwind, we can see that there's different types of the yellow color, which we're going to use for the actual representation of a star. So I'm going to maybe copy this one for yellow 100, and then one for yellow 600. So I've put all of this onto my clipboard. I'm going to come back to the Notes app, and we'll start putting it all together. So first, I want a description of what are Taro courses. So when I do Option V, you can see the whole history of everything that I have copied. So all I need to do is down arrow until I get back to the very first thing I copied, which is the description. And then now, once I hit Enter, I just do Command V like normal to paste it. We can do the same thing for the URL. And the convenient thing is that Raycast will give you a hint of what you had copied to your clipboard if you forgot. So I have a favicon here for jointaro.com/courses, paste that. The data is also what I copied from the spreadsheet. Again, Option V, and then let's keep going down until we get to that table. And what's interesting here is that it will retain formatting. So when I paste it, it will keep that same table. And then finally, the code pointer. And so if you forget the exact function name, I know it started with the get. So I'm just going to start typing get, and then you can see here, it filters everything in your history according to that. And then finally, I want to also show what are the different color options we have here based off their hexadecimal value. And so hexadecimal means that it will start with the hash. And here's one. We have the hashtag CA. And the other one is hash followed by FEF. And so the really beautiful thing here is that Raycast will tell you which application did you copy this from, along with it'll give you a preview as best it can. So in this case, it'll tell us what does that color actually look like. Now I can just copy paste this whole thing, and it makes it really easy to share all this context with a colleague. I didn't have to toggle between a bunch of different applications. I want to show one more workflow where I use clipboard history all the time. So what I have here on localhost is some local changes that I've made to the Taro website to change the navbar color. So I'm going to use the shortcut to grab a screenshot that's on a Mac. It's Control-Command-Shift-4, and that'll copy this image to my clipboard. Now let's go to the production version of the website and show what it look like normally. So now I have 2 images onto my clipboard. So now I'm going to go into GitHub, where I have a pull request pending. I want to show a before and after of what the website looked like. So again, I just do Option V, open up clipboard history, and what you can see is that the top 2 items I have on my clipboard are the images I just took. So after is with that green navbar. So I'm going to paste that. And then before is the normal production version. And so now that I pasted those in, GitHub will automatically turn it into image embedded in the pull request. And this makes it super easy for my colleague to now review this pull request. This is something that I've seen people take literally 5 or 10 minutes to do one simple PR. You could probably do all that in 30 seconds. As you start using clipboard history more and more, you're going to forget how did you ever live without it. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.